Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review on my eyebrow routine. I know everyone does their eyebrows in a different way. I'm just going to show you how I do my eyebrows. I struggled forever to learn how to do my eyebrows, and I feel like I finally got a good routine down. They always don't come out the same, but for the most part this is how I always do them. So let's get on to it. To start off, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and this is in the shade dark brown. And for the most part, I love using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. Another pencil I really like is the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. Those two are my top two brow pencils of all time. But today, this is what I'm using. So first off, I'm just going to brush my eyebrows through. I'm going to do this eyebrow on camera since it's going to be the best view you guys could get if I do this one. It's be a little bit hard, memories over here. Starting off with this eyebrow, I always start in the beginning of the brow and just make the straight line up to right here because that's where my curve starts. So just to start off, I start off right here. So I just do a line like this at the end of my brow. So I brought you guys in a little bit closer. I really want you to see what I'm doing. So I just do a line right here like this, and then from here I'm going to line back, trying to fill in just a little bit because I don't have a lot of little hairs here. I just have like very sparse hairs, so I just kind of fill it in, but still just doing just a straight line through up to right there. And right there we're like in the middle of my eyebrow. Once we get to the middle of the eyebrow, I'm gonna start curving it down. And just going right under my brow. See, my eyebrows are kind of easier than someone that doesn't have brows at all, and then you have to get all technical with it, but and then if I want to keep going a little bit more down, just shaping them slowly up to how you want them, but using a light hand. You don't want to go like super hard like you're using a crayon and then it looks like kind of like this, but this will blend out later on. And always remember that you don't want to go down too much on the bottom part. If anything, you want to add on to the top of the brow, because the lower you go under your eyebrow, you're not gonna have that much room and your face is just gonna look like this, like it's gonna drag down. So if you want to add more width to your eyebrow, you're gonna go on top, go a little bit higher. You don't want to do it from the bottom. At the beginning of my eyebrow, I don't have that many hairs, so I start off right here and just start doing just a small line just to fill that in a bit. Sometimes I go a little bit up, but you just, you know, take it off. That's why I like to do my eyebrows first before I do my makeup, because you just could rub it off if you don't like it. So I literally just do a line right here up to this point again, and then just start going down and just filling it up just a little bit above my eyebrow, just to make my eyebrow just a little bit thicker. And sometimes when I look at my eyebrow, sometimes it goes a little bit up like in a circular motion, and I don't really like having that really arc. So sometimes I just rub just a little bit just to straighten it out. Just like that. I like a straight eyebrow. I don't like it so rounded. Now I'm going to start filling in from basically right here up to the front. Just doing very small sparse hairlines, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. So very softly, just feathering in. That's a better word. Feathering in hairs. And then once we get right here, I'm going to feather up. Just like that, not very precise. Now right here in the beginning of the brow where it didn't fill in, I'm just going to fill it in softly. Like that, and then I'm gonna brush them through. And this line I made here, I want to make sure I blend it out as much as possible. I'm just brushing up softly. And as you can tell, I haven't filled in my actual eyebrow inside, and I'm gonna do that just a little bit, just so the parts that don't look like they have a lot of hair, just make sure they look a little bit even with the rest of the brow. And then brush them through again. You brush them as much as you want. So after you have this shape that you want of your brow, you're going to conceal them. You don't have to conceal them, but they look neater when you do conceal them. So whatever concealer you have, just a lighter shade. It doesn't have to be, you know, a specific type of concealer. Anything you have works. As long as it's lighter than your skin tone, that's all that matters. Today I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. What I do is I just grab a brush like this one and rub some concealer on it. You don't want to get such a big brush that you can't define it how you want it. You want to get a brush that is not too small and not too big. So now I'm going to start off in the beginning of my brow again. And we're literally going to line what we just did right under it. Then from here I just go down and raise my brow because that's going to help you get in there. And then I usually conceal my lids anyway, so I just bring it all the way down. If you don't conceal your lids before you do your eyeshadows, I would skip this part and just use less concealer. So sometimes I just go here in the front and just straighten them out just a bit. Again, you don't have to do this. This is just to make them a little bit more precise. Next, I'm going to take the brow wiz again and blend it up. Just want to make sure everything is nice and blended. And I brush up, but to the side too. I don't like them sticking up so much. Next, you're going to pick any brow gel you would like. You just want to use a brow gel to make sure your eyebrows stay put and nothing smears off during the day or while you're doing your makeup. So the eyebrow gel I always use, literally always use. I need to buy a new one. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. So I just brush them up softly and then up, but a little bit slanted towards the side. And that is how I do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna do the other eyebrow now and do a little bit of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so quickly I finished my makeup and my other brow. I hope you guys found this tutorial somewhat helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. And oh my god, I just noticed my nails are not painted at all. That's not a pretty sight to see, but yeah, I can't do nothing about it now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!